All right, guys, it's Thursday. This is week 2 of our 5K progression. So if you guys recall 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, I suppose, you guys ran your 5K as a test. If you guys haven't done that, I'd suggest doing that because it is going to be really cool to see how everybody progresses. And then you're going to be able to play around with some of this. So today we've got some percentage work based on your 5K time, and we're going to show you real quick the math problem to figure out how to calculate your run times for each distance. And then hopefully we're also going to put in a sheet that you can kind of plug your stuff in also. But we're not sure if that's going to work, so this is at least a starting place. So the math problem would look something like this. So today we have a 1K at your 5K pace, a 600 meter run at faster than your 5K pace, a 400 meter run at faster, a 200 meter run at faster. It's all percentage work. So if you have your 5K time, you're going to multiply how many minutes it took you to do it, and I'll show you an example down here, how many minutes it took you to do it times 60, and if there were any additional seconds, so if somebody did it in 30-22, you would multiply 30 by 60, minutes times 60, so minutes times seconds, that's how many seconds it took this person to do it, plus 22, which is the additional seconds. So that's your total seconds, that number, which for this person would be 1,822 seconds, that it took for them to run the 5K. So now if you plug that the total seconds and divide it by total meters, which in today's case is 5,000 meters, because we're talking about a 5K, 1,822 divided by 5,000 is 0.36. And that's your meters per second that you averaged on your 5K. Now if we take that average of our meters per second and multiply that by 100, so this person here, it's 0.36 times 100, on average, they were running 100 meters every 36.44 seconds. Now, with that number, that's your average 100 meter pace for today's 1K, you would multiply that number by 10, divide it by 60, and then that's how fast you want to run your 5K or your 1K. That's the time you want to finish your 1K in, or the slowest, I should say, at least. For 95%, you would get 95% of this number times 0.95, and then multiply that by 6. For 90%, multiply that by 0.9, multiply that, and then multiply that number by 4, and then for 85%, you would do this number times 0.85, obviously, and then multiply that by 2. And we got the percentages in there, but at least now you guys have an idea about how to get your own customized and personalized run times based on your 5K and your current fitness level.